The Season 2 finale of Severance has done what the series does best. Leave us emotionally unmoored, mentally reeling, and clawing for answers. While the macro mysteries of Lumen Industries and the bizarre corporate world it inhabits continue to deepen, it's the microcosm of identity, the war between our Innies and Outies, that keeps getting more compelling. And now, after the season's explosive final moments, I need more of that personal, psychological battle. Immediately. When Severance premiered, its central conceit was chilling in its simplicity. What if your work self and your home self were entirely severed, with no memories crossing over? But as the narrative evolved, it stopped being just about workplace dystopia. It became an existential war. The Innies, the workplace identities, are growing more self-aware, more rebellious. Meanwhile, the Outies are being forced to reckon with the consequences of creating and sustaining a version of themselves they treat like an appliance. The result? Some of the most thrilling and emotional internal conflict ever put to screen. Season 2 built on this duality brilliantly. Watching Helly's Innie spiral into emotional despair while her Outie reaps social benefits outside Lumen was harrowing. The pain Helly felt wasn't just physical confinement, it was betrayal. And it raises the question, at what point does your Innie become a full person, with rights, desires, and autonomy? When Helly's Outie coldly referred to her Innie as a tool, it wasn't just callous, it was horrifying. Mark's journey, too, has grown in emotional weight. While his Innie struggles with fragments of memory and feelings for Gemma/Ms. Casey, his Outie is still clinging to grief, unaware of the truth just inches from him. The final moments of the finale, where revelations teeter on the edge of total chaos, laid the groundwork for an Innie versus Outie confrontation that could redefine both versions of Mark forever. The tension between Innie and Outie isn't just about memory. It's about accountability. It's about morality. What happens when the Innie resents the Outie? When they want more or less than what the other offers? Severance is brilliantly using sci-fi to explore the notion that we are not whole, that the person we are at work might not recognize the person we are at home. And in a world increasingly fragmented by screens, roles, and routines, that message hits hard. Season 2's finale crackles with potential energy, and now I'm desperate for the fallout. I want to see the Innies fight back, not just against Lumen, but against their Outies. I want moral dilemmas, secret collaborations, and the terrifying realization that you might be your own worst enemy. The duality of self is no longer a background theme. It's the story. So yes, Lumen's secrets are intriguing. The creepy rituals, the enigmatic board, the eerie corporate mythology, all of it keeps the narrative humming. But the soul of Severance lives in its characters' divided identities. The real war isn't between Lumen and the rebels. It's between who we are and who we let ourselves become.